fucking microphone. I've been talking away to you. Cheers for letting me know. I would have been going for hours before anyone told me. Oh my god, what an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Okay, so they're on some sort of platform now at the moment then. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it, Alex, to be honest. I think there's still some stuff that could be improved. But I think on the base of it, it's been pretty good, to be honest. I want to do some MyFaction tonight, which is something I wanted to do yesterday, but I never got round to it in the end. I get distracted very easily. So I want to probably have a go at that at some point tonight. Which means I am going to have to play the game, which does worry me. Because I am not good at stuffs. So, yeah, that might not be great for me, to be honest. But that's one of the modes that I'm really liking the look of. And I think it's one of the modes that I can stream a bit easier. I think it's been more fun to stream compared to some of the other stuff. But apart from that, have you got the game yet, Alex? And have you got it? Did we have this conversation? Yeah, I lose track, mate, to be honest. I didn't even have anything to drink last night, and I really woke up feeling drunk. I think it's because I had like 2 hours sleep or something like that. I have not slept much the last few days at all. With watching Revolution, then obviously the live stream yesterday. It's all been a bit gung-ho for me recently. And I want to get as many videos done as possible because I can't really do much over the weekend. Or Friday and Saturday anyway, because my parents are visiting because they're going away on a holiday. So yeah, I'm trying to get as much done as possible before then. I mean, I quite like this area though, it's pretty cool. Graphics wise, I'm quite liking the game as well. Everything seems to flow a lot better than it previously did. Which is good to see. Because that was all my little worry that it was going to not flow very... Because, I mean, I never really noticed it with the previous game, actually, until I started playing this one, but you can sort of see when every animation begins and ends, and I think it sort of... I mean, you know what's going to happen before it's actually happened, because you've seen the preview of the animation, essentially, so... Yeah, it's... Hopefully we can get some cool stuff moving forward. Ah, makes sense then, Jay. Yeah, not getting it straight away. Hey, Mohammed. Are you getting it Friday, Alex? That's cool. Sorry, I'm making a thumbnail in the background. I do apologise. Oh, I remember I saved it now. So I've lost the thing I've been looking for. Just hit with a shovel. The golden shovel is in use here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, is that the win? It is the win for Damien Priest. Okay. Any requests or suggestions for the next match? Just while I sort this out. I'm up for anything. Outline in red. Yeah. Yeah, anything you want to see specifically? I quite enjoyed it to be. We've not done the table match yet, actually. Let's do a table match. Ooh, okay. Who can we see in a tables match? Mustafa Ali, okay. Should we do a cruiser? Should we do a Mansoor? Because that was always a little feud that happened for a while, didn't it? Boom, there we go. Mustafa Ali versus Mansoor in a tables match in the Starcade Arena. Let's see how the tables work out this year then. He's brutalising him, isn't he? I think graphically it's a much better game. We are obviously on the PS4 now, so it was always going to be better, I suppose. Oh, he's back, bless him. We had a couple of little glitches and problems yesterday, but nothing major. And I think obviously there's going to be patches and that come out over the next couple of weeks, so I think it'll be fine. I mean, there's always teething problems in the first couple of weeks of a game, but I mean, compared to what happened when 2K22 came out, I think we are in a much, much better position right now than what we were before. So I don't worry too much at all, to be honest. Oh, he almost put himself in the bloody table then. Wow, okay. That was almost very, very bad. See, that wouldn't count, would it? You have to put your opponent through a table, didn't you, really? So that wouldn't have counted, so it's not too bad. Right. Sorry, I was making videos before I came on, and then I realised just before I started that one of the videos I created had no audio for like 15 minutes. My mic had cut out halfway through, so that really annoyed me. So I've had to re-record it, so that's why I was running a little bit later than what I said I was going to be, but I wanted to get these videos up to try and milk the views. I mean, the Bray Wyatt video's got like... I only put that up a couple of hours ago, it's got like 40-odd views already. Bray Wyatt versus CM Punk. Nice DDT actually there. 44 views. Wow. It's done really well. Yeah, I mean, we will have to change some of the ratings as we go along. I'm happy to do so, especially people that are on the game. We can change his ratings as we go along anyway. Yeah, Jay, I think the GM mode looks pretty good. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I mean, I just freeballed it yesterday, and we did okay. We finished on top for the month out of the two brands, but in theory, we probably should have been doing a lot better. I wasn't fantastic at it, so we can do better with that next time round, hopefully. Nice dive. I mean, what? I don't think I've really seen Mansoor wrestle apart from the first time that I watched the the first Saudi show and he was on there. I think he just came out of nowhere, didn't he? He was part of the Rumble, was he? The Greatest Rumble. I don't really know what he is he actually good? Oh, he's about to get absolutely destroyed now. A Hurricanrana through the table by Mustafa Ali. Right. I need to update the rankings for those last two matches, don't I, really? So...
Here is your winner, Mustafa Ali!
He's getting booed. Mustafa Ali gets himself a win. Mansoor. No. You are on it? Yeah, you are. Okay, you got a loss. Okay, and then it was Damian Priest. I can't remember what I did now. Damian Priest beat Walter, didn't he? Was that right? I got that right? Damian Priest and Walter. There we go. So any other suggestions for another match? Just while I finish off what I'm trying to knock out here. And I'll be almost ready then. I do apologise. It's very unprofessional of me, isn't it? But if I want to get all this going, then I've got to do it. I'm not sure, to be honest, Jay. I've seen different opinions at this point. People have found him in the My Rise, as well as different attires for Alexa Bliss and so forth. But at the moment, it's a little bit unknown whether... Wow. Diffractor's on it already. Making a really good Chris Jericho. Yeah, it's unsure if some of these attires are just for the My Rise mode, which is annoying. I hope that's not the case. Because that would be frustrating, I think. But I mean, what other match type is there that's interesting? We've done Backstage Brawl, Extreme Rules, Tables, TLC, did Last Man Standing. We have not done a Steel Cage match yet this year. We can try that. Hello, I am here. How is here today? Does here have any matches he wants to see? I'll have to put that on, just hope for the best. I can't watch it through. Just put it on and hope for the best. Yeah, any suggestions for who you want to see? Steel Cage, yep, that's cool. Yeah, have you seen the one I've just linked, Nuja? I don't know if you came in early enough to see that, but yeah, he's working on the Chris Jericho. It's not finished, obviously, but I mean, that looks pretty damn cool, that Chris Jericho. So, I mean, he'll work on, like he did last year, he'll work on the AEW roster, I'd imagine. Cameron Grimes. He's a weird-looking fella, isn't he? Oh, I'll save that one for after, Jay, then. I was going to use one of them in this match, but I might as well keep that, because the pair of them together is going to work pretty well on it. Should find somebody else who's new. Who else is new? Shane Strickland. We've not used him yet, have we? Let's use Strickland. Yeah, Jericho's amazing. I mean, the fact that we're less than like 24 hours away from like the pre-order release. We've not even got the actual game released yet. The fact that people are coming out with stuff like that is insane to me. It really is. So these matches were okay last year, actually. This is one of the modes that did actually work. So yeah, hopefully we can get some cool stuff. I want to have a go at MyFaction later on as well. I have been doing... I've done the tutorial, which was actually a lot shorter and easier than I expected. Everyone kept saying, make sure you do the tutorial, it's really difficult, make sure you do it, make sure you do it. It was not too bad at all, to be honest. You can't get the chair. Air conditioning. They're all locked inside, there's no chairs available. That was really good, Alex. I enjoyed it. And it kept me up till 5 AM in the morning, which I wasn't too happy about. They used to do all their pay-per-views on a Saturday, now they're moving to Sundays, so it really screws my body clock up. Which is why I won't stream as long tonight, because I do need sleep. Because I've not slept much the last couple of days, to be honest. With Revolution on Sunday, then this come out yesterday. I'm a little bit behind. Oh, don't you start people off, air conditioning boy. Well, if you stick around, mate, I'm going to be playing the game soon, which is going to be very embarrassing how bad I am at it. Okay. So I'm just doing 15 things at once. I do apologise. I'm with you now. I'm all yours now. I don't know. Probably a couple of hours. Maybe about 11 o'clock-ish, maybe. Depends how things go. Depends if I fall asleep halfway through. Which is a possibility, actually. Down Shano, climbing the cage. I mean, the streams yesterday were insanely good. I got so many viewers. The one video I put up a couple of hours ago has got 50 views, which is pretty decent for me. I'm hoping this can definitely... That's well past your bedtime, isn't it? I would have started earlier, but I had some technical glitches. I had loads of technical glitches last night. It's typical, isn't it? That's the one thing I was fine with the striker breakers, New Gen, but I struggled with the grapple ones. But yeah, if you didn't complete the tutorial, then that's why you would have missed the locker code that I put in the Discord earlier. Which gives you the Drew Gulak card in MyFaction if you're going to play it. I'm going to play it because I love playing things that involve collecting and trading cards and that sort of stuff, and grinding. They've really just made a mode that's specifically designed for me, I think. Although it does mean I'm going to have to play the game rather than just sitting here and getting drunk and talking about it. I mean, this match is looking pretty decent. It's not been... I mean, stable-wise, I would have liked a better move to finish the match, but it looks like this is going to do it, I think. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jay. Well, technically, you can, I suppose. You can, really, but you can't, if that makes sense. Like, you can bring a created wrestler in as your GM. You can put all your created wrestlers in the roster and remove the WWE wrestlers. The only thing you can't do is change the arena and logo, but you can always just pretend. Like, you could put the entire AEW roster in there, remove the WWE roster, but then you'd have to use Raw and SmackDown still, but it doesn't really... It's not the end of the world. It's just a visual thing, I suppose, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Community Creations is amazing already. It's going to be so good this year. Especially the PC... It depends if the PC hacks are going to work for Xbox. Xbox? PlayStation? I don't know. I got distracted by somebody's Kushida they'd made. Surprised nobody's made like Bron Breakker in that yet. I went through the... As I guess, there's like 8 crappy CM Punks on there. But I didn't see any Bron Brekkers or anything like that yet. Oh, is that when you get yours, is it, mate? Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it, Tom? I posted the locker codes earlier, Tom. If you're going to play MyFaction mode, there's a couple of codes in the Discord you can use. Have you got those, Jay? I can send them to you. Yeah, cross-platform's going to be great. What's the first thing you're going to do then, you guys? Tom, you're just installing yours now, aren't you? And new gen. New gen's going to go straight for GM mode. I know that. That's obvious. Jay's going straight for GM mode. What's Tom and Braves up to? And Alex, what are you doing first? And Mohammed. Have you got it ordered, Mohammed? I mean, you can find them in the game, Tom. They were hidden in the game behind certain things, but... Oh, yeah, it really has. Cameron Grimes with the win in the cage match, then. Let's do that on the old Rankadoodles. Cameron Grimes. And that was Shane Strickland. There we go. Right, we'll just do the one more random match then, just while I finish doing this. The Unlookables. Yeah, I mean, you do. There's not. You can pick and choose what you want because going through the showcase is going to unlock all those different, like, 8 versions of Rey Mysterio. So you can pick and choose the matches you want, I suppose. I'm going to create a match, actually, because I want to try something from the stream we did yesterday. So let's go creations, matches. I want to do a Hell in a Cell, but I want to make it knockout with no pins and submissions. So just knockout. No time limit. Default health high. We'll have a Rusty Cell. Let's have a Rusty Cell. Slots. Chair. Kendo stick. Stop sign. Hockey stick. I really want the stop sign, actually. We're going to put a couple of those in there. Hell in a Cell KO. So let's see if this works. Because basically, Tom, you weren't here last night, were you? So basically, we did a Hell in a Cell, which was so much better than I expected it was going to be. Because now they actually break out of the cell, they fight around, they climb up, all that other sort of stuff. So it was really cool. But they just would not come back in the ring and actually pin. So I thought by doing knockout, that might be a smooth way of doing it. New Gen, you don't need to. It's already there. It's not all of the unlockables, though. You get all the stuff that you can buy, but stuff like the showcase stuff, you have to unlock by playing the showcase. And there might be some extra stuff in My Rise we don't actually know yet. People have found some alternative attires in there, but we don't know if they are usable or not. What were we doing again? It was Santos Escobar versus somebody, wasn't it? Santos Escobar versus Ricochet. Ricochet. Oh, I don't want to be. Hang on a second. I'm confused. Was I paying attention there? Ricochet. No, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Versus Santos Escobar. There we go. We'll try that. I was going to do that, Jade, to be honest, but because some people managed to get the game from their local shops earlier, and the people with Xboxes managed to hack their Xbox to give them the game a day and a half early, that the whole market is already saturated with those videos already, which is a bit of a shame. Alright. Oh, Riddle versus Thatcher, yeah. Alright, I'm just doing my last bit, then I'm all yours for the night. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. And then desktop. There you go, they're out the cell already, I told you. That's amazing, they actually go out of the cell. I'm so happy about that. I know it's stupid to be happy about that, but it's the little things in life that keep me entertained. That's why I have so much fun looking in the mirror. Hey! So yeah, yesterday they would come out here, they would fight out here, they would climb the cell, they'd fight on top of the cell, but they just would not come back in and pin each other. So I'm hoping by making it knockout, eventually one of them will just knock the other one out wherever they are, and that'll be the end of the match. Unless the knockout has to happen inside the ring. I don't know if that's a thing or not, to be honest. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Yeah, I mean, with this match type improved, if the knockout does work, then we could definitely do the whole Brawl for All style tournament I wanted to do in the previous game. There you go, on the top of the cage. You see the clip from last night? We had Bray Wyatt powerbomb CM Punk off the top of the cell through the announce table, which was insane. I'm sure that's Michael Elgin over there in the background. On one of the screens. Oh, that's fine, New Gen. That's not a problem. I mean, if you've got the... You have the Undertaker stuff then, won't you? And you'll have the Rey Mysterio stuff. But you don't have the NWO stuff. But all that's... The NWO stuff, apart from MyFaction, the NWO stuff's all visual anyway. And chances are, me and Tom had a discussion the other day, chances are the NWO stuff will be released as standard DLC in the next couple of months anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much. I literally only brought it all to get the few days extra early play. Yeah, I'm looking to do a whole tournament, Jay, with all of the UFC-based wrestlers / fighters. We can have the likes of, obviously, Brock Lesnar in there. Kushida did some MMA stuff as well. One of the Authors of Pain. You've got Bobby Lashley, Ken Shamrock, Dan Severn. I have Cain Velasquez, if we can get him out of prison. There's a lot to that Cain Velasquez question, that story though. I've not actually, well, I've only just recently heard about the stuff that happened, but yeah, I think a lot of people judged him a bit early on that. How have you got it today if you got the standard version? You got it 2 days early then if you got the standard version, haven't you? Yeah, it's a good shout actually, Omega. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you could definitely create like a newer version, split them off. Well, okay, that's the one thing we noticed yesterday was a little bit annoyed, is sometimes they just lose their footing and fall off the cell. Sometimes they're not necessarily pushed, but... But he climbs back up, he comes for round 2. Here he is, up the top again. And straight in, drop him on the top of on the steel. Okay. Nice, taken. Oh, that does work. So KO does work outside the ring then.
Here is your winner, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar. I think he was lucky, to be honest. He got hammed through most of that. Okay, so knockout does work anywhere in the arena, which does make this usable that way. And we could have some fun with it, definitely. So I think the Hell in a Cell's become very usable for us this year. No, I haven't seen anything on that yet, Mohammed. I mean, I'm just guessing it would because it did in previous iterations of the game. But I don't know for sure. Yeah. Yeah, should we have a look at my faction then? Shall I actually play some matches? So I'm just typing now. I get distracted too easily. I like shiny objects, I do apologise. Quinquena just died. Oh my god! Oh, that's a good idea, actually. The one thing I did look at, Mohammed, actually, I watched someone do a Rumble, and the one thing I noticed is that it's not necessarily anymore the people that enter between 26 and 30 are guaranteed to win. Oh, this is different now. These daily missions are different. Win 2 factions war matches. Gets us 3 tokens. Land 10 finishers. Okay. So faction wars is this one, isn't it? Yeah, well, I'll play a couple of matches and then we'll do the Rumble then. So I'm going to go with this. This is my faction team at the moment. Obviously, I got the pre-order, so we've got the Emerald versions of Hogan, Nash, Hall, and I put the Undertaker in there as well as a pretty damn strong card. I mean, I probably am going to lose this first match, to be honest, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Start the match. Oh, it's a women's division. No, a men's division. Okay. Oh, choose one card. Okay, so it's one. Okay, then. We'll go Hogan. That'll be the easiest one, I think. Choose one card to fight. Okay. Accept. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Riddle versus Thatcher submission's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Omega, yeah. I think I want to try and vary it a bit more this year as well, rather than just knocking out Soul. I want to try and do more storyline-based stuff as well, which I'm hoping the game's going to allow me to do. But we'll have to see if that's something that's going to allow us to do, I suppose. This, by the way, is going to be my first actual game of WWE in quite a long time. So do apologise if I'm terrible. All I have done is the what's that thing called again? Tutorial. That's all I've done so far. So yeah, this could be pretty rough. Oh. Okay. The servers are really... Oh, the servers are down. God's sake. Not everyone's got the game yet. 1 second, I'm just going to double check that I'm connected. Yeah, it looks like I'm all connected to the internet. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's working again now. Ugh. Yeah, we had a lot of issues last night. Oh no, it's gone again. That's everything then, isn't it? So if I go to online, yeah. Yeah, I had the same problem. It wasn't as bad last night, actually, but... obviously, we've had some issues. And errors occurred. Ugh. Hello, Mr. Zach Walker, a.k.a. Ace Jenkins Diamond Heart. Shabby's favourite Mexican. Oh, I freaking love Mexican food, you know. It's the best Mexican food. If I lived anywhere near Mexico, though, I'd be a state because, you just cook anything that's nice and cover it in cheese, don't you? I've always said, like if I medically had to go vegan, I don't think I'd miss meat, but I would really miss like cheese and sour cream. That'd be amazing. Oh, it's Ghost. The ghost of SWE's past. I don't think it's loading screen, Jay. I think it's more, it's the servers at the moment are the problems, I think. Okay, looks like we'll have to do something else for a bit then. It's a shame, I really wanted to have a go at that. Let's have a look at community creations while we're here then. It is true, Mohammed, yeah. Apart from a roast dinner. I love a good roast dinner. Nothing, is it? Absolutely nothing's working at the moment. Okay. I'm ready. I wanted to play it. It's not just me then, is it? Yeah, if you're going to go heavily into one specific universe, it's definitely worth having every single, like, micro detail ironed out. But I just change too much. I'm too, I fluctuate too much. No, the servers are definitely fucked at the moment then. Okay, should we have a look at let's have a look at Rumble then. Oh, it's you then, Tom, is it? So Tom gets the game and instantly breaks it for everybody. Can I just randomise? Who do you want to guarantees in the Rumble? Let's have Roman. Go on, we'll guarantee Roman's in the Rumble. Let me get me pen and paper so I can keep track of who's what. Right, let's go. Oh, sorry, Joe. I just saw that after it already got in. Okay, so it's Neidhart and Devlin. Okay, a 1 and 2. Mohammed said it was bad. Slapjack. This is number 3. Wearing his dodgy hockey mask. Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought you were going to say I'm a proper state anyway, but yeah, you're probably right. I don't think we really have a lot of British cuisine, really. I don't know what's considered as a British meal. Fish and chips, probably, isn't it? That's one. I like a good roast. Oh, we can, Jay, but I'd already started this. We'll have a look afterwards if MyFaction's working. We'll have a go at that. But if not, we'll have a look at GM mode. Just everything's playing up a bit at the moment. a good point, yeah. I mean, bangers a mash can be really good. Yeah. I don't know, British food and London food are very different, I think. MyFaction's not online, Jay. It's an offline mode. There's no competitive with anybody else. I don't know why it's not allowing me to go in. Never had a beef Wellington, actually. Shepherd's pie. I'm not a fan of shepherd's pie. I don't like anything that's the same texture every single mouthful. So stuff like stews and stuff like that I don't like. Ah, full English breakfast, yeah. Awesome. No eliminations yet, there is there? Yeah, it looks very similar, doesn't it? I want to see an attempted elimination to see how that looks, really, but... There's a full 8 people in the ring so far, not a single elimination as of yet in... We've got a slight lag. I do apologise. Fuck. Fuckity-doo-dah. Fuckity-doo-dah. We back? Are we back? One moment, please. That's good. Apologies for this. It's I don't know what it is. It's my. I need to get a new Elgato really, but it's like 120, 130 quid. But it's a pain in the backside. Oh, it's not bloody working, is it? Give me 1 second. Can I refresh this? I have paused the rumble, but you're not missing anything. I'm trying to fix it without having to stop the stream and start a new one again like we did yesterday, but... Okay, give me 1 second. I'll see if I can do it this way.